Government environmental policies must be better integrated to tackle the climate crisis. That's the blunt message from the World Wildlife Fund.
Their research published at COP28 says nature's ability to capture and store carbon means that nature-based solutions must be prioritised. Manuel Pulgar-Vidal is a global leader of climate and energy at the WWF and was president of COP20 in 2014.
There is clear consequences on climate change when we think about its impact on nature. So climate change, it is changing ecosystem, habitat, and it is making us to lose species. The IPBES report, when identified the 5 drivers of nature loss, identified climate change as one of those. So it is clear that climate it is changing ecosystems, but also it is clear that climate change it is creating extreme climate events, that it is damaging nature, and it is damaging economic conditions and livelihood. So we have to bring nature into the core debate, or the core climate debate, as a way to address the intertwined crisis in a more effective way.
So do you think that at this point nature is talked about enough at events like COP?
Nature is becoming a clear element in this COP28. Let's remind that in COP25 that it was organized by Chile in Madrid, and in COP26 in Glasgow, nature was clearly recognized in the cover decisions of both COP. Then in Sharm el-Sheikh we got a good political recognition of nature-based solutions as a key instrument to address the climate crisis and the nature emergency. In this COP, what we have seen in the first week, it is a strong political willingness to bring nature into the core debate of climate. But we are expecting to have in what it is called the global stocktake, that it must produce a strong outcome that could help us to improve our climate plans. We are looking to have nature even more a strong reference, because if not, we will have in the next cycle of the NDCs by 2025 weak climate plans if they are not recognizing nature as a key ally.
Well, let's talk about that global stocktake, which is measuring whether the goals set in Paris are being met. What would you like to see come out of it?
So the global stocktake, it is a key element of what it is called the ratchet mechanism. So when we adopted the Paris Agreement in 2015, we decided to have a 5-year cycle climate plans through what it is called the NDCs. So we are, with this global stocktake, we are defining not only where we are, but we have to produce a strong recommendation for the next cycle of the NDCs. That is the only way in which we can enhance ambition, in which we can put the NDCs well on track with our net zero and 1.5 objective. That is why the importance of the global stocktake. In the time in which we are having this interview, a new draft text of the global stocktake potential outcome, it has just been released. So we will see how well the global stocktake it is addressing the energy transition, that it is a key one, the global goal on adaptation, reference to finance, but also how much it is including nature and nature-based solutions. So we are in the decisive time of this COP28. We are in the time in which we will see the ability of the presidency to build trust, and by doing that, to bring and to build consensus. That is the key element. The second week of a COP, it is the decisive one. And probably the last 2 days of the COP, we will see how much consensus it has been built. Fortunately, today, the president of COP has appointed 8 ministers to facilitate the debate and the negotiation. So we have ministers from Chile, from Singapore, from Canada, from Norway, among some others, helping him in building that consensus. So we are expecting a strong global stocktake outcome, because it is the only way to put this process well on track towards our 1.5 objective.